Hi, welcome to Expert Insights from Buildings Canada. We're doing live interviews on the show floor here at the Building Show in Toronto. With me I have some speakers from our International Architectural Roundtable, which is arguably one of the most prestigious sessions here at the show. And with me I have Filippo, Ron, and Brandon. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Hi, thank you.
So the first question I want to start with is for you, Filippo. How is concrete enhancing the aesthetics, sustainability, and community impact of structure?
Concrete is one of the most used material in the world for construction, and historically since Romans to today. So it's one of the most standardized also system of construction. But today we investigate altogether new possibilities. It's still one of the materials that give to us most possibility of research of new aesthetic systems, or new system more efficient how to build it. Also because today the large use of it has a very strong impact on the community and the environment. We were talking today about the fact that in China we use concrete, a quantity of concrete in the past 3 years that is equal to the United States in the past 100. So of course the efficient use of it and the sustainable use of it is one of the key issues for the future development.
Very cool. And so the next question, I think, is going to be for you, Ron.
Oh, great.
So how has concrete traditionally been used, and how do you see this changing?
Well, I think one way that concrete has been traditionally used is relative to the material itself, meaning that it is heavy, and so you respond against the weight, and it is very labor intensive. I think the way it's going to change in the future is through technologies. It can be more lightweight through different kinds of reinforcements, through different kinds of processes like 3D printing, and perhaps even remove the formwork from the process through 3D printing. So it can radically change the way we think about making shapes and forms and surfaces and textures.
Okay. And so the final question I have for you guys is, what type of technologies do you now see being used in regards to concrete and structures?
There's a great wave of innovation that's happening surrounding concrete at the moment. And I think you're right that the use of removing formwork is one technology. But engaging in other types of formwork that can produce complex geometries that are not capable of production through standardized components is something that we're seeing emerging right now, as well as complex systems of reinforcing. So I think through the digital era, the way that the architect's able to engage how these things are made is really where the translation's going to happen.
Very cool. And so the last question, I know you guys are a little nervous of this one, but I do want to know, what kind of things do you see happening in 2016, or what kind of changes are you guys really excited for right now?
Well, a trend that is going to be extremely successful next year, and is starting already, is production of unusual objects made by concrete. For example, furniture lighting components made by concrete, since we have these new systems of 3D printing and new organic shapes. The aesthetics that we can reach with concrete into everyday objects, it's really, really amazing, and it will be the trend for next year.
And Ron, what do you think?
I think concrete is so versatile, it's hard to pin down one particular trend, but I think in North America, one trend that I see emerging is the use of concrete in interiors more, concrete surfacing and facing. It seems like that's a trend that we'll see in 2016.
Yeah. And Brandon, one last for you.
I think the innovation in formwork is happening right now, and there are so many different levels that have to deal with formwork, of building up the structure to hold the formwork and guide the concrete. Concrete doesn't know what it wants to be, so I think the trend is going to be in complexity, actually.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much. You have been wonderful for coming down with us. Thank you for CMD for letting us host the interviews in their booth. And for everybody that's watching at home, if you like what you saw today, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will be releasing more videos as the year goes on. Thank you, and next time.